Hola, witches.
Hello.
All right, so in this video, we are going to be sharing some like herbs, essential oils, curios, and other things that we work with, that you can work with in prosperity spells. I'm just continuing the theme of this month and prosperity. So we'll talk about some stuff and share with you, and hopefully you'll share with us what you like to work with, and any ideas that you have. So let's just get to it. Miss Melissa, what should we talk about first?
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't have the herbs with me because they're all
Locked away.
yes, and I don't even know if I can find them right now because I just cleaned, and that means I can't find anything. But I wanted to talk about a few herbs to start out with, like mint. Mint is excellent to bring in new, fresh money. Whenever I think of mint and the properties of mint and just the plant itself, it is refreshing, and the energy is very fresh and new. And it is perfect for new money. And whenever you're working with prosperity, you don't just want to have the same cycle as far as your money goes, recycling the same money. You want to add in new money with that new vibe attached to it. So I really enjoy mint in my prosperity workings. Chamomile. I love chamomile, and it's so easy to acquire, y'all. Like, if you get chamomile tea, all that is straight up chamomile. There's nothing else added to it. So you can use that as an herb if that's what you want to do. I like buying chamomile from Mountain Rose Herbs. They have some amazing chamomile. But chamomile is for luck. It attracts luck to you. Gamblers have used chamomile rinses forever, and I'm not talking about witchy gamblers. I'm talking about even mundanes know about the luck association and attraction with chamomile. So to me, something like that has a lot of strong association with attracting luck and money, and not just with gambling, just money in general. Good luck is a very fun thing to play with. So you have that aspect to chamomile, and I enjoy using it. Allspice is another one where you can attract money. You can burn it. You can add it, just the herb itself, to your workings. And I love the way allspice smells, and it's just a lot of fun to work with. And orange peel, or oranges in general. Now they're attracting. Yes, orange oil. I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Attraction, raising energy. You raise the energy of your workings. You add energy to it. So, and you want that new energy. You want that refreshing, citrusy vibe in your money workings a lot of times, because it's just amazing. It smells good, and you feel more energetic. So you using orange, to me, helps not only in the magical sense, but with the way it raises your energy. It can help you act in accordance to your spell. You have the energy to go out and actively search for new avenues in which to make money, which is very important. And the last one I want to talk about is sage. And I know a lot of people don't necessarily talk about sage. Yes, think about sage when it comes to money, but sage raises those vibrations and brings in that wonderful, like, healthy, energetic, good, uplifting vibe. And to me, that is excellent, especially if you have conflicting emotions when it comes to money. This can really help you have a much healthier, higher vibration attitude towards money itself. So I really enjoy that as well.
That's funny that you say sage, because like that's one of the ones I was going to bring up too. just because, people have this very, not just witches, but mundanes as well. They have this very abundant and prosperous belief about sage and what it's capable of.
Right.
So working with that, tapping into that flow of thought and belief, it really enhances your crafting. And like Melissa said, it increases vibration, it increases awareness, it heightens and elevates. And so when you work with it, especially because, like she expressed as well, a lot of people have lower vibrational thoughts and perceptions of money and having money and being worthy of money and deserving and all this other stuff. So when you work with Sage, it helps to get you out of that mindset, and it helps to project you forward and surround you with this elevated state of mind to really channel prosperity and abundance. So yeah, I liked Sage. One other herb I was going to express is slightly different. It's mistletoe.
Ooh.
And the mistletoe can be, obviously, is very well used in malediction. But what you can use it for, how do I put this? Kind of like the story of Robin Hood. Mistletoe you can use on a target who is, wealthy. They might be very vocal and expressing their wealth, and they're throwing their shit around, and they're just assholes. And maybe they've done you wrong. You can work with mistletoe to leech off of their prosperity and either take it in yourself or even bless the people that they're fucking with it. So, because that's what mistletoe does, is it takes energy away from something, and then you can actually use that energy to produce elsewhere. And so that's what I would suggest working with. If you want to be a little devious during this time, because there's some assholes that really show their true nature during this time. And so you can work with mistletoe to take from them and then bless the people that they're fucking with. Why not?
Yeah.
So that's another thing that you can do. And this is a essential oil blend, but I like Valor. Oh shit! I just that's not so slippery. Okay, Valor. It smells wonderful, but
I love Valor.
What is that? Oh, well, that's stupid. It makes you feel strong and courageous and confident, and everything that you think of good luck and abundance and prosperity, that feeling when you're taken care of and you have things going your way and you're on it. That's what Valor does. It produces that energy. And so working with the Valor, it helps you in your workings to produce success, to produce confidence, and to make sure that you have the abundance to create. So when you're manifesting with Valor, Valor comes in and it helps your mindset to be prepared that you're going to receive. And it also helps to take your working and to build it and to send it out. It has that ability, and energies that are intermixed with it, it produces something very special, because it not only, it shifts and it changes internally, and as your energy changes within, it is able to project and manifest in the physical world. So that's kind of how Valor comes in and expresses itself. And, Melissa expressed orange. And orange is perfect. Essential oil, orange opens the gates. It paves the way. It has this scent where also brings memories, good memories, good thoughts, and good vibes. And so when you're working orange and in prosperity magic, it helps you focus on orange.
Yeah.
It helps you focus on all the good things coming in. And then also, the interesting thing about orange is it teaches you to be appreciative. So as you appreciate your current experience and all the good things that have happened to you and that are going to happen to you, it also opens it. That's what opens the door. That's what paves the way, is focusing on that energy, and it opens that path, and then you're able to go through and experience it.
Right. Plus, you think about oranges and the fact that we intake orange when we are sick or feeling sick. We like to really go kind of overboard on the orange because of the vitamin C properties. So when you think about that way, you're kind of building up your financial immune system, to keep your financial or any kind of abundance or prosperity safe from harm, from attack, from anything that would infect it and make it sick.
Right.
And you can think about it that way too.
Yes, I was looking for. Yeah, I was looking. I thought I had it with me, but I guess I don't. Lemon. Lemon is also good. Lemon essential oil. I don't know if y'all have lemon trees, but I do, and they have these they hurt. They have thorns or whatever.
Yes,
that hurts. Oh fuck, that is damage. So lemon can do very similar things that orange does. It can open pathways, but it is good to protect what you've created. Lemon can be worked with to protect what you've been working on. So if you want to work with lemon, especially in regards to prosperity magic, it will protect the spell. It will help safeguard the working. So if you're going to be fighting through a lot of bullshit, a lot of perceptions that are challenging to work through, you can work with lemon to help protect you and protect the working. It's perfect for that, and it refreshes your work as it is manifesting and being cast out.
Yes, I like that a lot.
It
does. Let's see. Oh, I just love those spells. Crystals.
Ooh, yes.
Citrine and chamomile. That's like a good luck whammy over the head. I love citrine in working with any kind of prosperity workings. Green tourmaline is really good to add to any prosperity working. Honestly, I don't know of really a green crystal that isn't good.
Right.
For prosperity. I mean, if it's green, you pretty much can use it for prosperity work. One thing that I like to use that a lot of people may not associate with prosperity is amethyst, because of the creative aspect, especially if I'm going to work prosperity for my business specifically, because as a witch and a lot of things that I do through my business requires a lot of creative inspiration. And so I like to add that creative vibe to any kind of crystal grid or anything that I'm doing as far as prosperity. And even if you aren't the creative type, if you're prosperity, if your money or your job isn't necessarily about creativity, you can still play into that creative aspect with amethyst, because it can help you be more creative in how you acquire money. Side businesses, little side things. or what have you, and that helps. And then, of course, y'all, clear quartz, you should add those to every crystal grid pretty much.
Absolutely.
Not only does it boost, and enhance any kind of working you're doing, it also gives you clarity, and raises the vibration, but it also gives you clarity so you can see things clearer. You can see the avenues and pathways you should take in order to acquire abundance and prosperity in your life. So, clear quartz is awesome.
It rocks. Huh.
It does.
I love my clear quartz, and I do a lot, especially during like December and the colder months. I use a lot of my quartz crystals, and I like working with them because they amplify, they project, they build, and they radiate. And so you can program them with your other things, and it acts as like a magnifying glass, and it filters those energies and it intensifies them. So when you're working a spell, clear quartz is perfect for that. It acts as the light, the light in the darkness. It has that ability to bring that influence to your working. And so I love working with clear quartz a lot during darker times, really. Anytime really to amplify, but really I find myself using clear quartz when I'm going through darker times, or when outside, seasonal, it is darker. Just because it helps to boost, it helps to bring things up, and it helps to amplify. So it's a powerful crystal to work with.
Yes.
I like to work with shells.
Yes, shells are awesome for abundance.
Obviously, because, the ocean, beach, that's abundant. And, beaches make people happy. And shells, the representations, I always associate with like sirens, with the magical beings of the water, the ocean.
Right. Well, we used to use, in some societies, we actually used to use shells as money. So, there you go. What a better representation of money than what was once money.
Right, and it's like it represents water. It represents something physical. It can be very earthy as well, and so you have that energy. Again, I guess my word of the month is ebb and flow. You have that fluid essence of creation. You have shells which you can use in your workings for prosperity, because they represent, again, they can represent money. They represent growth. They represent the ocean, the emotional aspect. It's not just the physical growth, it's the actual emotional commitment that is needed to be prosperous. And so that's what you can utilize it in for your workings. They're very potent. Very
potent. I agree. Cinnamon.
Ooh.
My little cinnamon whisk. You tell my cat's been a hold of it because she's like broken some of the things. But sweep in that attracting, fiery essence, and to me, cinnamon, little cinnamon brooms or whisks are amazing for that. You can use them over a candle. Let's say you light a candle for prosperity, and you sweep in that energy from the candle with your little cinnamon broom, creating any kind of space, clearing it out, and bringing in that attraction, that fire, that spice of what you want. Cinnamon will speed things up. So if you want your prosperity to come to you quickly, and let's face it, who doesn't want that? So, cinnamon is excellent to use for that. I love it.
And cassia, cinnamon essential oil, that also. But, y'all have to be very aware and cautious of working with cinnamon, just because too much is too much. Cinnamon can burn super fast. So before you even receive your results, it can like burn out. So you want to make sure that you don't overpower your working with cinnamon because then you won't receive it.
Right. Right, exactly. It'll burn up before it gets to you. Or you'll when you do receive it, that's all you'll receive. Like so, like for me, a lot of times my spells are designed to grow. So if I get $10 extra, the next day it might be 20 or 30, it'll grow and grow and grow. But if you use too much cinnamon, you might just get $10. And that is not your goal. So you don't want your spell to burn out too fast. And of course, if you have lovely witchy friends that make amazing prosperity oils with beautiful flakes of gold in them, gold was the basis for money for a very long time. For the US dollar, it was backed by gold. Gold is all about attraction and money and prosperity and wealth and riches. All that glitters is gold. So want to use that and utilize things like gold flakes, prosperity oils with gold in them are amazing. I'm kind of addicted to this stuff. I try not to use it too much because I don't want to go through it too fast. But I love it. It's amazing.
Oh. Well, that's funny because, and y'all getting gold flakes into a bottle, this shit sticks to everything. It's a pain in the ass. You open it, it's all over the fucking place. But that's good because like the gold flakes, like you want it to stick. You want prosperity, you want abundance, you want that magic to stick. And so that's another very positive reaction when you're working with this stuff it promotes prosperity and money and abundance and luxury and royalties. That's going to stick. It's going to last. And it works wonderful. I work with, ravens.
I love it.
Ravenclaw. Harry Potter. But really, this I associate with a very specific spirit that's close to me. But it also channels, birds, like, creatures of flight. And around here, like, our crows and black birds, there's so much of them. Like, there's so much. It's crazy. You go to the mall at night, every tree they look black because there's so many birds. You shut a door and they scatter and like the sky is black because there's so many. And I associate that with abundance. I associate that with, a lot of shit. Well, technically a lot of bird shit, but it's associated with abundance. So I work with this to make abundance and prosperity fly, to send out and to make it, to fly and to go and to cast out, to create, and then eventually to return to me. So it's something that is trained to go, to bring abundance and to attract abundance, and then eventually it returns and it leaves me with abundance. It leaves me with money. It leaves me with prosperity. It leaves me with those energies. And then when it's ready again, it flies away. It goes to where it needs, and it comes back. It's a very ebb and flow, y'all. Ebb and flow. But
yes.
Yeah.
And, money symbols in general, dollar sign, the pound sign, cent sign, whatever, those are really powerful.
They're super powerful.
Yes, in any kind of working, fake money, monopoly money especially. Monopoly is a very popular game. Everyone has played Monopoly. Blah, blah, blah. At least one point in their life, they have played Monopoly. You've had Monopoly money. That is a really powerful, sympathetic type magic you can use with Monopoly money. And then shredded money, you can get bags of shredded money like at pretty much any kind of museum, even if it doesn't even have anything to do with money. They have bags of shredded money. Real money, y'all. That is real deal money. So you can use that in prosperity as well. Hell notes, all that. You know, those are all very powerful symbols to create and use in prosperity spells.
Concur. And I mean, there's some other things that I could say, but one of my last things that I'm going to share is familiar spirits. Obviously, it's housed, but familiar spirits are one of our gifts, our skills, our gifts, our blessings as witch. And so your relationship with your familiar spirits and your connection with them, that is something that obviously needs to be strengthened. But the more you work with them, the more your life will become prosperous. You will have what you need. You will have much more than you need eventually. Not just taken care of in a financial expression, but a very like a mental and emotional and a spiritual level you'll be taken care of. And so familiar spirits, as you work with them and you do what you do, they also work with you and they bless you. As much as you bless them, they also bless you because they understand that you are interconnecting and you have a co-creative relationship where you are a part of one another. And so it is very important for us to honor them and to work with them because they will have your back.
Yes, exactly. And they help you. They bring things to you. You know, if you have, you know, a familiar spirit or a house doll or anything like that, which is like a servitor that will bring you what you need. So whenever you want something like, you know, you need more money, you need a specific item, you need a new cauldron, you need, you know, whatever, those familiar spirits, that house doll, these spirits that you work with on a regular basis will go out and get you what you need. They will bring that to you. They will make a way for you to get it. That is the beautiful thing about being a witch. We have helpers that will help us in order to fulfill our dreams and desires and wants and goals. So to not use them is really denying yourself a really wonderful aspect of being witch.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
definitely those spirit familiars and house dolls and servitors and things like that are extremely useful. Utilize them.
Utilize them. You're a witch. Cast craft. Utilize your skill set. It's what we're supposed to do.
Right.
And you know, before we close, a few tips, I guess. Do you have anything else to share?
Sorry, I had to cough first.
Did you?
Let me see. Do I have anything there? Can't really think of anything. I mean, I can think of a ton of things, but I can't really think of anything just immediately offhand.
Well, I guess you utilize shells again. This is, you know, all this stuff you can take and utilize the information to cast in your own spells. If you want to, you can take shells and grind them into a powder. Add some herbs that we've talked about that, you know, today. Add some essential oils. Create something with it. You create a mojo bag, a spell bag. Create an oil. Create something. Imbue it with your essence. Channel and put power into it. Awaken it. Give it life. But all of these things can be used to better your life.
Right. So use them. Create. Don't, you know, stress about your situation as a witch and do nothing about it. This is really the whole point of these videos, is we want you to have the information and knowledge in order to create spells. So that's why we are suggesting all these herbs, oils, crystals, and curios. And there are so many more. We would love to hear your ideas, comments, experiences. So please share with us what you like to use. But all of these things are for you to use and utilize in spell work. But they won't work if they're just sitting on the shelf collecting dust and never used. You actually have to use them.
Yes.
That's so important, and we cannot stress this enough.
Yes, the witches take action. But until next time, y'all, be blessed.
Bye.